they can see themselves on the screen. Themselves on the screen, sir. Yes. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the Honorable President of India. The Honorable President of India, Srimati Droupadi Murmu ji. I request one and all to kindly remain standing for the national anthem. To officially begin this program in honor of our most distinguished guest, the Honorable President of India, Srimati Droupadi Murmu ji, may I invite the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister Meghalaya, Shri Preston Tinsong, to kindly deliver the welcome address.
Honorable President of India, Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, my colleagues in the Cabinet, Honorable MLAs and other distinguished dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great honor to welcome in our midst the Honorable President of India, Srimati Droupadi Murmu ji, on her maiden visit to our beautiful state of Meghalaya. On behalf of the people of the state of Meghalaya and the state government, I would like to express our deepest gratitude to the Honorable President for visiting our state and spending her valuable time with the people of Meghalaya, a tribal majority state home to three major tribes of Khasi, Jaintias, Garos, other minor tribes and people of different ethnicities. Your visit, Honorable President, is a landmark event and an inspiration to the people of our state, since you are the first member of a tribal community to be elected the president of our great country, India. On this historic occasion, I also have the proud privilege to welcome in our midst Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Shri Conrad Sangma, and the members of the Cabinet, including Shri Sngau Bahadhar, Deputy Chief Tourism Minister, Honorable Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Minister Dr. Amprin Lingdo, other Cabinet Ministers present. I also accord a warm welcome to all the honorable MLAs who are here with us today, the CM and MDCs of the KHADCs, the traditional heads from the Hima Mawphlang and other Himas of the region, the Rangbachnongs and all other dignitaries, including officials from the Rashtrapati Bhavan and all the officers from the state government. I thank you all for gracing this historic occasion, and on behalf of all of you present here today, I extend our warmest and heartfelt greetings to our Honorable President, Srimati Droupadi Murmu ji. I thank the Honorable President for a memorable two-day visit to our state, during which the Honorable President inaugurated the 5th edition of the Meghalaya Games at Tura, which is greatly inspiring for the youth athletes of our state. I also thank her for motivating the members of women's self-help groups at an event held at Berjek. Honorable President, our country is undergoing an unprecedented transition in terms of economic growth. We are connecting the remotest corners of the country with roads, bridges, and power at an accelerated pace. We are also building public health, education, and sporting facilities to benefit the citizens of country, including our youth. Share with you that our state of Meghalaya is an equal participant in India's growth story, and we are happy that you are inaugurating two very important arterial roads today. A, the newly upgraded Rongjeng-Mangsang-Adokri Road, which will improve connectivity of the Garo Hills region. It has been constructed at a cost of 36 crores rupees. B, Mairang Ranigodown Azra Road, that has been upgraded to double lanes at a cost of 230 crores rupees by the state government. It will provide an alternate and easier access between the eastern West Khasi Hills and Ribhoi districts of Meghalaya and the Guwahati Airport. It is befitting that the Honorable President will be laying the foundation stone of two important tourism projects at the iconic Mawphlang Sacred Grove, a site of great cultural significance for our state. A, the Shillong Peak Ropeway Project, a 171 crore rupees project, which will take tourists directly from Laman in Shillong City to the Shillong Peak viewpoint via a passenger ropeway. B, rural accommodation at Kong Thong, Mawphlang, and Kudengrim, which are some of our rural villages steeped in rich culture and traditions, including having some of the most beautiful and unique living road bridges. Honorable President, I once again would like to extend the warmest welcome to you on behalf of the people of Meghalaya. I hope you take back cherished memories of your maiden visit to our beautiful state. Hon'Ble, Metila, thank you, and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. As a gesture of welcome in the true Meghalayan custom, we will now felicitate the Honorable President of India, Srimati Droupadi Murmu ji. May I now call upon the Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Shri Conrad K. Sangma, to felicitate the Honorable President with a gifting of a memento, an eri silk shawl, a silk sari, and the paila, a khasi necklace. May I also request the Deputy Commissioner East Khasi Hills, Srimati Rosetta M. Kurba, to kindly felicitate the Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Shri Conrad K. Sangma. To delight us with music, we have the Tarari Children's Choir, all the way from Longstoin, West Khasi Hills, who I now invite to present us with their song entitled Meghalaya, Homeland of the Clouds. The song is written by Shri Josephus Thongniba to commemorate the Golden Jubilee celebration of Meghalaya Statehood Day. Dear children, the stage is yours.
Kumatjana Kuan saki onggen kual kemen bida koam benagan pragna Rum chowa ciba mana damsan adoko selatna Tong bong cina onga song salna ba onina pauna
One cannot help feel the echoes of your harmonies resonate in these ancestral groves. Thank you for that memorable rendition. With 12 districts comprising our hilly state of Meghalaya, roads are a vital means of connectivity and communication, and are a means of promoting economic activities, amongst others. On this historic occasion, 2 of such projects are being inaugurated this afternoon. They are the improvement of the Rongjeng-Mangsang-Adogre Road at the 44th to the 55th kilometers and Ildek to Akhong for a length of 10.60 kilometers, and the upgradation of the Mairang Rani Godown Azra Road from intermediate lane to double lane for a distance measuring approximately 78.914 kilometers. It is also noteworthy that in addition, 2 other important upcoming projects are in queue for inauguration. They are the Shillong Peak Ropeway project and promotion of rural tourism through the construction of village accommodations in the Kongthong, Mawphlang and Kudengrim villages in the East Khasi Hills and West Jaintia Hills district. I respectfully request the Honorable President of India, Srimati Droupadi Murmu ji, to virtually inaugurate the much-awaited 4 mentioned projects. Let us applaud the occasion. Befitting the occasion, may I now humbly invite the Honorable Minister in Charge Tourism, Shri Paul Lyngdoh, to kindly share a few words with the gathering.
The Honorable President of India, Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, my colleagues in the Cabinet, Honorable MLAs, MDCs, and other distinguished dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. It is a rare privilege for me to greet the Honorable President of India, Srimati Droupadi Murmu, the Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Shri Conrad Sangma, my cabinet colleagues, and MLAs, MDCs, and other dignitaries. Honorable President, I too join my fellow citizens in welcoming you on your Meghalaya, the abode of clouds, and befittingly having you here at the heritage village of Mawphlang as a daughter of the soil of India. Nature has blessed Meghalaya with its choicest abundance. Our state is nestled amidst a rich collage of clouds, hills, valleys and forests. Our landscape is intricately embroidered with countless streams, waterfalls, caves, sacred groves, and living root bridges. We are delighted to share with you that Meghalaya has made considerable headway in the tourism sector, and we are witnessing innovative infrastructural and entrepreneurial initiatives aimed at developing tourism and generating livelihood opportunities for our people. As part of that mission, we have put in place comprehensive as the most preferred tourist destination in the country, grounded on key principles of sustainable and responsible tourism. To provide visitors with a comfortable level, the department has introduced a set of innovative schemes like Meghalaya Homestay Scheme, Prime Luxury Tourist Vehicle Scheme, and the Motor Caravan Scheme. Under these schemes, the government provides sustainable, substantial subsidies to entrepreneurs for developing premium accommodation, restaurants, vehicles, wayside amenities, and for ensuring a comfortable commute experience for tourists. The construction of accommodation to the villages of Kongthong, Mawphlang and Kudangrim is part of that initiative. These villages have been identified by the Tourism Department for ushering in a novel concept in the state. These accommodations will offer tourists a bespoke exposure to Meghalaya's rural communities, their culture, cuisine and crafts. One of these villages, Kongthong, won the Best Tourism Village Award, Bronze, at the National Tourism Awards 2023. We are committed to tap the potential of our youth and build a music industry that can attract tourists. The Shillong Chamber Choir is today world famous. We have introduced the Meghalaya Grassroots Music Program that provides close to 3,000 musicians a platform to showcase their talent and offer tourists a feel of Meghalaya as music capital of the country. The Shillong Ropeway project is an externally aided project funded by the New Development Bank under the Meghalaya Eco-Tourism Infrastructure Development Project. The project is an example of strong community partnership, and I thank the Raj Labandobar for their support. The ropeway will not only improve tourist commuting experiences, but it will also contribute to the community's development by creating new livelihood opportunities. We thank you for having inaugurated and laid the foundation stones of these projects virtually, and we expect the continued support of the Government of India in ensuring the successful completion of these projects. With these few words, I once again welcome you in our midst and wish you a most joyful and most intimate stay and interaction with various stakeholders in the growth trajectory of Meghalaya. Kublai, Mithala, thank you, Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. It is the dynamic and progressive leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Conrad K. Sangma, that has enabled us to participate in such a remarkable event as this, here in the sacred vicinity of the Laukantang, in which Meghalaya takes immense pride. It is therefore an honor to invite the Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Shri Conrad K. Sangma, to reflect on this historic afternoon.
Honorable President of India, Srimati Droupadi Murmu ji, our Honorable Deputy Chief Ministers of Meghalaya, my cabinet colleagues who are present out here today, Honorable MLAs, CEM and MDCs of the Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council, other dignitaries who are present out here today, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great honor and proud privilege to welcome the Honorable President of India, Srimati Droupadi Murmu ji, to our beautiful state of Meghalaya. On behalf of the people of the state, I would like to extend our heartfelt greetings to our Honorable President on her maiden visit to our state. Meghalaya is a home to indigenous communities who have for generations shared an intimate bond with nature. In no other place is that relationship more vividly enshrined than the Mawphlang Sacred Grove. The Mawphlang Sacred Grove is not just an iconic tourist attraction of Meghalaya, it is also a symbol of our rich cultural heritage, our ethos of being one with nature, which has been preserved and protected for generations to come. The Honorable President has laid the foundation for the rural tourism accommodation in the villages of Kongthong, Mawphlang and Kudingrim. The concept of rural tourism will offer the people of Meghalaya an opportunity to not only preserve their way of life, but to showcase it to the world. These are the examples of the best that Meghalaya tourism has to offer, grounded in the principles of sustainable and responsible tourism. Honorable President, our government has set an ambitious target of making Meghalaya a $10 billion economy by 2028. The tourism sector, being a job multiplier, will play a crucial role in our efforts to achieve that target and create sustainable livelihoods for the people of the state and showcase the natural beauty of our landscape to the rest of the world. Honorable President, you encouraged us to promote adventure tourism in your speech yesterday at the Meghalaya Games opening ceremony. Madam, I am delighted to share with you that our government is taking several innovative steps to promote adventure tourism in the state through activities that will offer tourists the thrill of experiencing Meghalaya's ravishing terrain in extraordinary ways. One natural wonder of Meghalaya that usually remains hidden from view are its caves. Our state in the as long as 30 kilometers and are still being explored. One such cave in Sora area is the Mawphlang caves, an entire geological epoch in the Earth's natural history has been named as the Meghalayan Age due to discoveries in this cave. The Honorable President would be happy to know that under Swadesh Darshan 2.0 scheme of the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, we are developing an Meghalayan Age Experiential Center at Mawphlang that will promote adventure tourism and caving. Similarly, we are also promoting other adventure tourism activities like kayaking, trekking, paragliding and zip lining. I thank the Honorable President for laying the foundation stone of the first passenger ropeway in the state, the Shillong Peak Ropeway, that will take tourists to a highest peak in the state and offer them breathtaking views of the hills and valleys surrounding Shillong Peak. I also thank the Honorable President for inaugurating two newly upgraded roads, the Rongjeng Mangsang Atokri Road and the Mairang Ranigodown Azra Road, which will provide crucial access between the districts of Meghalaya and Guwahati Airport. These roads are a part of a much larger effort by our government to develop the infrastructure of our state, be it critical infrastructure like roads, power, drinking water, rural housing, and social infrastructure like public health and educational facilities. As an outcome of such efforts, we have provided a record number of drinking water connections to the remotest habitation in our state. In 2018, our state had fewer than 4,500 households with tap water connection. I am happy to share that today there are more than 4.7 lakh households with tap water connection, which is higher than the national average, taking Meghalaya, as I said, well above the national average of the Jal Jeevan mission. Honorable President, I am also happy to share that Meghalaya is taking the lead in preserving its 76% forest cover that will help us combat climate change. Our communities are at the forefront of this effort to preserve and protect our forests. We have initiated one of India's largest payment for ecosystem services, under which approximately 27 crores have been given as incentive to communities to continue to preserve the forest. I must thank the Mawphlang, the autonomous district councils, and communities across the state for their efforts for preserving Meghalaya's forest, including this very sacred grove at Mawphlang. I also would like to thank our Honorable President, who had inaugurated the 5th edition of the Meghalaya Games yesterday, and her visit has really motivated the state of the to that youth is a very important part of the development aspect and plans of our government. Ma'am, I'm happy to inform you that today there was a program in Delhi where Government of India has given awards to different states for development of entrepreneurship and the best startup ecosystem. And I'm happy to inform you that Meghalaya has been given the first prize in the Northeast states and the second prize at the national level. And this again is a testimony of the kind of focus that we have on entrepreneurship and the youth as a whole. Before I conclude, on behalf of all the citizens of Meghalaya, I once again thank the Honorable President for her historic 2-day visit to our state. Your visit, Madam, has been truly inspiring and motivating, not only for the athletes, the youth, the women self-help groups, but for all 38 lakh Meghalayans who are in jubilation and are proud of your achievement as being the first President of India from our tribal communities. Kublai Shibun, Mtela, thank you, and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. This afternoon will remain etched in the collective memory of the state for its eminence in the gracious presence of our President of India, Srimati Droupadi Murmu ji. And as we reach the most anticipated part of the program in honor of our most distinguished guest, may I have this singular privilege of inviting the Honorable President of India, Srimati Droupadi Murmu ji, to kindly address the gathering.
Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Sri Conrad K. Sangamanji, Deputy Chief Ministers, Sri S. Dharji and Sri P. Tin Sangji, Minister of Tourism, Government of Meghalaya, Sri Paul Lingdoji, Minister of Health, Srimati Amparing Lingdoji, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and my dear lovely children. I am happy to meet tribal brothers and sisters of Meghalaya gathered here in large numbers. I was really looking forward to interact with you. When I landed in Meghalaya, I experienced that this state is indeed uniquely blessed by Mother Nature. I am told that the Mawphlang Sacred Grove is home to the most celebrated of Meghalaya's Longkingtang or ancient sacred groves. This forest, aged more than 700 years, has attracted many visitors tourists, and researchers from around the globe. They admire the wisdom of our forefathers who understood and used this traditional concept of conserving nature. We all should make serious efforts to preserve this kind of forest, which is a treasure house of biodiversity. I am happy to know that Meghalaya has been making a determined effort to emerge as a model state and offering a balanced approach to modernity and tradition. With good FDI inflows, high efforts, and a dynamic demography, Meghalaya is emerging as a growth leader and offers an inspiring story. Local produce such as lakadong turmeric and strawberries are high in demand. I have been told that e-proposal scheme system of the government of Meghalaya has won the coveted UN Award World Summit on the Information Society Forum Prize in 2022. I congratulate the government and residents of Meghalaya for this achievement. The government has made significant conservation efforts to ensure that biodiversity is maintained. I have been told that the Green Meghalaya initiative has been launched through which the communities are rewarded for preserving and protecting the natural cover. Ladies and gentlemen, I have inaugurated various connectivity related and developmental projects today. I am confident that these projects will improve connectivity and will enable Meghalaya to move ahead on the path of sustainable and inclusive development. Since time immemorial, tribal people has been the vanguard of environmental conservation based on indigenous knowledge, culture, and religious beliefs. Tribal practices can be good case studies of how there can be a symbiotic relationship between human beings and nature. Meghalayan people believe that Ubasa or goddess dwells among lush green forests. I have said earlier also that this concept of earth-shaping nature as a divine gift has played a significant role in conservation efforts. Tribal lifestyle contributes to the promotion of natural and national goals of biodiversity conservation and maintaining the ecological balance. Ladies and gentlemen, today I interacted with the self-help groups here in Meghalaya. Women have played a significant role in the success of self-help groups and value chain addition. It is inspiring to see that women are not just passive beneficiaries but active agents of change. I also want to highlight the role of women in conservation and climate action efforts. It is well documented that women are at the heart of the conservation efforts. Women in tribal societies have been showing the way in protecting the environment and sharing their wisdom and skills to enhance adaptation and mitigation. By increasing the participation of women in climate initiatives and decision-making processes, more can be done for active climate action and biodiversity conservation. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to ensure that our heritage is not lost. Therefore, we also need to document local practices for effective conservation and management. Traditional Knowledge Digital Library is a good initiative of the Government of India to protect traditional knowledge in medicines. I am sure that by adopting a comprehensive and holistic approach of sustainable development and learning from our ancient wisdom, we can together address various challenges and preserve this beautiful planet with all its natural bounties for the future generation. Thank you. Hon'Ble. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
May I now request one and all to kindly rise for the national anthem. A very good evening to one and all. Please make way as the Honorable President's carpet exits the venue. The Honorable